And welcome back. We're picking up where we left off last time in Subnautica. This will be the second part of the second stream. Let's quickly swap our batteries around. So we got charged equipment. And then that battery. Then we can put you away, access the battery charger, and put the partially discharged batteries in the chargers in the charge. Okay. Oh, and at some point I misplaced my repair tool. Silicone rubber. What do I need for silicone rubber? Creepvine. Okay, so we need to get two things of creepvine, because I need it for the lubricant and the silicone rubber. And we got some cave sulfur. Okay, so it's out. Creepvine. I think the easiest time was this side, so I'll go grab it quickly. So basically what we're trying to grab is the seeds on these vines. So we take the knife to these things to get a different material. Right now we're here for the seeds, which we can just grab. Anyway, probably grab more than I need, but that's fine. You in theory have a map. I'm not going to say I'm any good at reading that map, but we can summon a map on this thing. Contemplating maybe sticking a hatch on both sides, so I can get to both sides. So we put this away. We need a rubber and a lubricant. I had an ingot. I don't think I have the ingot on me though. Oh, I even had some of the creepvine as well. Yeah, so I think it's in the other escape pod. Oh, we're gonna need the power cell anyway. Fabricator's not done fabricating. Nothing new on the radio. Oh, there's the ingot. So deployables. We got everything in the mobile vehicle base, so quick build that. And then the other one was the repair tool, which you just need the cave sulfur. There's some cave sulfur. Don't know what I did with the older repair tool, but we got a new repair tool. We can use that to fix our drones. Alright, so we got our vehicle construction bay. Climb onto it properly. Using the vehicle bay, we actually barely, in theory, have everything we need for the Seamoth. Another power cell, 2 glasses, another ingot. Okay, so that's all real easy. Yum, lunch. Don't see any Once I can turn it into water, and probably need water quicker than we need food. There's a water one. Okay, into the base.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Okay, quickly got our food. Let's go ahead and eat it. And then we know we need enough titanium to make an ingot, which is quite a bit. Okay, looks like we got another message. Let's get that as soon as we get our ship. Two batteries, which is 4 mushrooms, which are easy to get, and 2 copper. A little low on copper, actually. Oh, and I think that's quartz. Glass. Wait, which will be quartz? Okay. The rest of that titanium, put that away. Let's go fetch some quartz. Oh, there's a pretty decent supply nearby in the underwater tunnel down here. Find the tunnel. It's like the tunnel ran into the base. There it is. Grab him for water. Just use him out of quartz. Let's dump it down here. Okay, that should be enough to make all the glass. Now I just need to grab 4 mushrooms. Don't need the metal scrap, but we're grabbing the metal scrap. Fabricator. Oops, if I can not click out of the thing. Glass. Glass. Oh, I may have made. Oh, I made enough to make 2 batteries. Okay, two batteries in the one cell, so that's fine. And then we can make the cell because we have the silicon rubber. And then we go make our ship. First, let's make some more. Okay, where did I mark the constructor? There's the constructor. Oops. We're on it. Vehicles, seamouth, please.
Safe mode of transport, but remember that swimming is
Just got the achievement, personal propulsion. Alright, so now we don't need that pinned. So we're looking for magnetite. Yeah, looking for magnetite mostly. Looking for bits for the multi-purpose room as well. We need to go get more quartz and more copper if we want to set up a solar panel. Oh, let's check what the new communication is. Maybe we'll go explore it with the new ship we have.
This is Officer Keen in Light Pod 19. The captain is gone. I have assumed command. The last thing the captain did was give me coordinates for dry land. We regroup 1.5 kilometers southwest of the crash site. Stay together and good luck. This message will now repeat.
Rendezvous coordinates corrupted. Transmission origin coordinates downloaded. Signal location uploaded to PDA. Welcome aboard, Captain.
Okay, so in theory, that just gave us a place we can go explore. There we go, on the map. In blue, that direction. It's quite a distance down. Oh no, quite a distance away. 1.2 kilometers away, 30 meters below, or 300 meters below the ocean. Right, so the good news about this is, I think it's extra protection. It's basically a mobile underwater oxygen supply. I don't think it's necessarily faster than the Sea Glide. I think the Sea Glide might actually be faster. That's some debris. Let's get out and investigate. Then we'll get on our way. Sea moth fragment, so that's just going to be some scrap metal. Alright, creature egg. We don't need a creature egg right now. Do you have any storage on you? Access upgrades. Okay, we don't have any upgrades for you right now. I don't remember if you've got any convenient storage. It looks like no. Yeah, he is 300 meters down, so we're gonna go through oxygen faster when we're down there. But this thing's a mobile oxygen supply, so I crashed into something that did some damage. Good thing we got equipment to repair this thing.
Warning, maximum depth reached.
No, this thing's got a maximum depth of 200 meters right now, okay. Well, we'll get reasonably close and then we can swim down the last 100.
Biodiversity in this region is unusually low. Cause unknown.
Well, my immediate guess is because it's dark. But yeah, cause for why the biodiversity is low is unknown. Okay, let's get out the repair tool. And we'll quickly get out and do some... That was not the one I intended to do. Get some repairs done before ship breaks too badly. Get back in, get some oxygen, pop out, Sea Glide down ASAP. Ultra high capacity tank, nice.
Acquired.
Any entry into the vehicle? Is the vehicle solid? Oh, there we go, there's the hole.
uploaded to PDA. Integrating new PDA data. Integrating new PDA data.
Yeah, let's get back up and get some air. We do a little bit more poking around once we filled up on air. Some copper ore. We need some copper ore, so that's not bad. In. Some air. That looks like a building. That's, oh, well, that's a fragment portion. Okay, that's still something we want to investigate, so we'll park here and investigate. Salt is things we can use to get some more water, so it's not bad. Lithium deposit that we need special equipment to mine. Bronze suit, which is basically this game's equivalent to aquatic walker. Looking mostly around the debris field and a little bit less at the big item, because I think I need something to open that. This one does have a lower hatch. Any luck with stuff we can scan? Oops, brightly. Water's not bad. Modification station fragment. Signal. Okay, I think that's all we've got in this portion. And we don't have the cutter on us at the moment. Okay, let's quickly quit back and get some air.
30 seconds.
Okay, re-oxygenated. Back out to explore. This one I think we need the cutter. Don't have the cutter on me. Actually, I don't think we've made one yet, honestly. I think we have the blueprint for it, so that is something we should be looking into making soon. Some salts, I'll pick that up. Is that a quartz or a salt deposit? At some point we'll get the thing we need to carve that. Thermal plant. So probably a power plant that can run off of the geothermal vents that are around in places. Oh, there's another bronze suit torpedo arm.
New blueprint acquired.
Okay, so we now have an arm to a thing we can't build. Oh, that's what we were in this game. There's the thermal plant.
New blueprint acquired.
This is just, I bet this can give me some scrap metal. Get back in, get some air. Get out. Okay, so that's what lithium looks like. Diamond. there's the prawn arm. Oh, we need to find the recipe we need for the suit, I suppose, at some point.
New blueprint acquired.
Yeah, we need the prawn suit, not so much the arm at this point. Vehicle upgrade console, nice.
New blueprint acquired.
And apparently part of that is going to involve hydrochloric acid. I probably just unlock the hydrochloric acid for us. Alright, I think that's what we can find around here, at least until we bring the cutter. So let's go back and... Well, actually, we didn't actually... Well, explored the...
Welcome aboard, Captain.
ship. Oh, that's the rendezvous point. We're not going to go to the rendezvous point. One of the spoilers I have is the rendezvous point, so we're not in a rush to get to the rendezvous point. And for those of you who do not know what happens in the rendezvous point, I'm not going to tell you because that's spoilers, and that's one of the few things I am spoiled on. That was below us. Second on off. Yeah, there it is. So you have the lithium still... No, that one's lead. Almost the same to me, personally. Lithium. To be fair, we're down here mainly looking for interesting ores. Because, what, we're looking for magnite? And a PDA?
Integrating new PDA data.
Alright, we can get quartz elsewhere, but we'll pick it up here because we see some. I'm assuming when it says you need special equipment to harvest this, that it's not take the knife to it. Maybe you're wrong on that. Okay. Fill the oxygen up. And yeah, at this point we're getting a little inventory full, I think. Yeah, pretty close to inventory full. So we're going to start heading back. So we're going to look for anything interesting we see on the seafloor. That's just coral. Hey, something interesting. Let's get out and scan it. Oh, I've already scanned that. Or scanned something similar to it. Alright, back up the ship. We see rock, we loot it, hoping to find something useful in it, and it's just titanium. Okay, back up to higher altitude. This thing doesn't apparently like running into fish at high speeds. I don't think the quartz that bad. About to stop and grab the quartz and like, you know, we don't need the quartz. That's a bigger hunk. See a door already that we probably need to use the cutter to get into. So let's get back and make that cutter, and then we'll come back here. Assuming I have the stuff for the cutter. At the same time, a little thirsty. Water, please. Target 200 meters in front of us. I think that's close enough. Hop out, pull out the repairer. Some repairs on the ship. And then I think we have some cameras over here that can do some repairing. Yeah. Either this is not very good at repairing the cameras, or the cameras are just very durable and I'm very bad at damaging them. Okay. Let's see, do we have any of the bladderfish around that I can grab for... There's one. There's another one. You're not the bladderfish, but we'll take you for some food. In we go.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
So, tool-wise, we want to make laser cutter. So we need to make a battery, we need some cave sulfur. I think we have... Well, we might not have the cave sulfur, but that shouldn't be too hard to find. Deep shrooms, okay. And polyaniline. It apparently requires gold. Don't think it does in real life, but, you know, this is a game. Games can do things weird. Okay, so we got the cave sulfur. We got some copper, so I'm just gonna need to go out and get some mushrooms. Okay. Swap the laser cutter out for our fire extinguisher. And then we'll do a quick battery swap. let's actually looking at the time. This is probably a good time to put a part break in. So if you're watching on YouTube, there will be another part up tomorrow because I'm going to record 3 more parts tonight, so there should be 1 up tomorrow. If you're watching Twitch, feel free to hang around. This is going to be a slightly longer break than the previous one because I'm going to go make a cup of tea. And then once we get back from that part break, we'll go and start to cut into things using our new fangled cutter. And then we'll probably come back. Oh, actually, getting ahead of myself. Before we get off, let's see. And not that. Well, maybe it was that, but. Let's build some solar panels. This thing has a little bit less problems with power. I'm out of quartz. How much does it cost? 2 quartz, 2 titanium, 1 copper ore. Okay. So the only one I'm not sure about is, do we have the copper? Apparently got too much of the fancy stuff now. Which is usually a good place to be. Okay, well, with the double solar panels, it's got twice the power, so we'll hold off on building them. And I'll go ahead and put the part break in. So, all I said just a little while ago, so if you still hanging around, I hope you've been enjoying. This is where I'm going to go ahead and put the part break in. So, I hope you've been enjoying. Until next time, wish you all the best of luck and a good time. Catch you all in the next part. Bye for now.